What is good, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we fix probably my most embarrassing and biggest mistake yet, which was when I forgot to put transmission fluid in the Skyline transmission. These things happen when I guess you're excited, distracted, and from when you put the transmission in late at night and then don't touch the car for like a month and then try to put it all back together. And anyways, you get what I'm saying. It's a thing. But we've already got the old transmission halfway out and we can do this together right now. Let's go. Push the button. Oh. Something fell off. Poor thing. Now, my plans are with this transmission is to send it off to a shop to have straight cut gears put in it. But in the time being, we need a transmission to go into this. Now, I ordered two brand new R34 transmissions from Nissan parts, but they will not arrive for at least another month and a half. Apparently, they're out of stock and they're waiting for more to be made. So we placed our order and they'll be here then. But in the meantime, my good friend Takanori-san, aka the Skyline Papa from Meiku, had this in stock. Brand new R34 transmission that we can use for the time being until the new one arrives. So that means we can get this thing up and running and back on the street in no time. Now Takanori-san had this sitting in stock for quite a while. So the box, I think it's been like 2 years he's had this, judging by this marker. I think 2002 or something? 2022. Woo! Brand spanking new. That's what I like to see. Oh, it has all the sensors on it too, so we're gonna have to change it. Bend with the knees. Woo! Get off the bag. Brand new boy. Now, these transmissions are pretty much the same as the 33 Skyline. The biggest difference is this. So the slave is on this side and it pushes on this, which means that the throwout bearing is different. It's a pull. So this gets pushed on it and it pulls on the clutch, right? This connects to, and it's just different, push and pull, right? So this is a pull type. What we want is the push type, which pushes in this way. Now, the issue is there's no holes here. But, luckily, it's very easy to fix. You just line it up, drill it, tap it, and the slave will go on there. You use the fork from the 33, and you also have to change this plate to the 33 transmission plate. Those parts are still sold by Nissan brand new, and you can still get them as well as the gaskets. Everything else is the same. If you didn't want to drill and modify this housing, which the space is there for it, like the casting has it here. So it's like you are meant to be able to to do it. There's nothing wrong with doing it. But if you don't feel like doing that, you could go to all of the effort of changing this whole front bell housing, which would be way more involved because you got to actually disassemble the transmission to do it. But we're not going to do that. We're going to modify this one and everything should work great. So we're going to do that the easy way, which honestly, probably the best way. We went and removed the front plate off the 34 transmission, and the biggest difference is this. We have a pivot ball here instead of this bracket. And these are identical, everything's the same. Make sure if you have a brand new seal, you can use it. This one's in really good condition, so I'm gonna reuse it and just take the risk, but you should change it if you can, but we'll be all right. This thing's not gonna be in here permanently, so. In the car permanently anyways. So this will slide on just like the 34 one, the 33 transmission, and you just gotta line these up with the gasket. One key thing to note is on the brand new transmissions, the bolts will be black. You see they've got this special like gasket sealant on them. These 3 bolts here have to have some kind of RTV sealant on them because this goes straight into the transmission, and if it doesn't, it will leak from there. So just a pro tip. And it's the same across on the 33 and the 34 transmission. Also on the Z transmission, like the CD09s, they're the same too. We got everything switched over, the 2 holes drilled and tapped. Everything's set up with the fork. As you can see now, it's a push conversion. As you can see, it pushes now. When the slave pushes on it here, should be good. Ready to go into the car. Let's put her in, and then this car will have a brand new transmission and it'll be able to move again. And I will never, ever, 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 ever forget to put oil in a transmission ever again, or a diff, or an engine. I'm just glad it was a transmission and not the engine or anything like that. We're good. Don't worry guys, this transmission's actually getting oil. Can you imagine if we put all that brand new 34 one? Anyways, we're putting in the good stuff. We drained out all the stock stuff that's like anti-rust and whatnot, and we're putting in some really nice stuff that I run in all my drift cars. 80W 250, thick boy stuff. Keep this transmission alive for a while. You all witnessed it. It actually has transport now. Yeah, I did that. Okay, we're good. Transmission's fixed. If you too want a quick fix, grab yourself some SAMMIT tape on SAMMIT.net. So I'm gonna pull apart my very first RB25 transmission, mainly because I'm curious to see how bad it really is inside. We've seen some of the black pieces that came out and it didn't look good. So I'm assuming that everything's just destroyed. But first time for everything, I wanna be able to do my own transmission stuff in the future, so let's figure it out on the fly. Here she comes. All right.
Oh, it's moving. Yep.
Looks like we don't have to take those sensors out. Here we go. Opening up the back section, should just slide out. Okay, so there shouldn't be anything in this section of the transmission. This isn't where second gear is. It's so dirty. Luckily, this side all looks pretty good.
It's so cool.
Yeah. There's a few little tiny pieces here. The next section is where it gets messy. There's one piece. We're saving that. We're saving all these pieces for my IF'd up
Jar.
shelf. This is it. It's free now. It's completely free. This is where we find out how bad it is. Oh, wow. You know what? What? It seems like the rest of the gears look pretty good. This is actually salvageable. What? But also, look at this. This is actually really salvageable because like it copped a lot of heat, but none of these gears have the blue like heat stuff in it. It looks like this was the only one that got crazy hot and broke. So if I can just replace this, we'll be in luck. Everything else still somehow had some oil on it.
You got to check every single tooth to make sure nothing's bent in, but it looks.
But no, like everything looks good. Third looks good.
What's this? Dyke is moving the shaft.
No, that's a good thing.
No, look at it. Where he's holding it.
Now you gotta go like this, Dyke. It's the next day, and well, you know what happened to the transmission. It's broke. But the new one's in, and we got a nice box from Nismo to solve the issue of why this car won't move right now. Also, May's here. Hi, May. We've been really, really busy preparing for this massive announcement that is happening tomorrow our time at 10 a.m., which is what time EST, May?
8.
8 p.m. EST, Friday night, right?
Yes.
Friday night, 8 p.m. EST. Come to the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel. We're gonna be live on both of them, and we're gonna be doing a huge announcement, which I'm really, really excited about. It's a big deal. Anyways, that aside, we got a box from Nismo, and this is gonna solve my shifter issue. Why? None of this has been taken out of the car yet. Dyking! I'm joking, it's fine. I told him not to bother about it because it's on the lift and it's hard to get wheels and tires out. But the plan is actually that when this thing's running again, which is very shortly once we put this in, we're going straight back to the track. So, with trans oil.
Oh, there's a big hole.
There's a big hole, yes, there's a big hole. So our goal is to fix that today. Now, I could have put the short shifter that was on there before, but honestly, I just stopped liking short shifters. I don't know when or how or why, but I started liking more of the OEM long throw shifters. I think it's just because you can really feel it like going into gear properly and engaging properly. And sometimes in drifting, like I feel like that's why a lot of Japanese drivers have those big long dildo shifters, is because it really helps you make sure it gets in the gear. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. I could have put an OEM one in, but I thought I'd put the Nismo one in. So I bought a brand new Nismo shifter for this. These are, I think they're a tiny bit shorter than stock, but they're still great and they have the awesome feeling and they don't break. That's the big thing. And they come with all the new seals and everything. Look at this. Don't even have to figure out all this other stuff. Also, how do they get this on there? Oh, that all goes on there maybe before this gets glued in place. I don't know, but if you've ever had to put this seal on, it's a lot of lube and stretching over this to make it go on. This is gonna go in there. I didn't think this through because the circlip is still in the brand new transmission, but all the new bushes and everything inside here that this connects to are in there. So this should just slip straight in. I just probably need to lube this stuff up a bit so it goes in easy. Yeah. Look, Nismo also uses pink paint markers.
本当だ。
I think they've been watching the videos.
Why do you like cars, Sam?
That's a great question. I ask myself that a lot right now in my head. So everyone's always told me the 34 boxes are the same as the 33 boxes, that all you had to do was drill the 2 holes and tap them for the 33 clutch, push-pull conversion thing, right? Use the fork in that front plate, which I've already showed you. But there is a big difference internally. This shifter is for an RB25 DET 33 Skyline. This is the shifter selector thing that goes on the inside the transmission. This goes over that bush. Nice, right? Beautiful. But this part in the 34 transmission is much smaller and you actually need a smaller bush. I didn't know that. And yeah, I learned something new today. So there are some other differences. Just remember that you can't use your 33 shifter in a 34 box, okay? I know it's weird. This is the same part, just this bush has to change. And it says here that if you want to order the 34 one, it's a different part number on here too. So there you go. The more you know. Can't drive this today now, but we will be able to drive it on Monday. Ordered a whole nother new one of these because I need this anyways for when I rebuild the other transmission. So yeah, anyways, there you go. The more you know. Yay. Putting this bad news aside though, let's do some good stuff. Good news stuff, things. Some more parts arrived today. Stuff that I'm really excited about. Let me show you. Oh, wait, where's Doki's car? You guys are gonna really like what's in this bride box. And yes, it may be a bride seat, but it's a special bride seat that you're gonna really love, and I know all of you are gonna want one. Thank you, Pink. Okay, Daiki, I might need your help with this one. We got Okachand.
Okachand.
It's a thing that I say when they say that the car's not ready or something's not ready, and then they call you 5 minutes later and say it's ready, come pick it up. Well, we ordered this through Nissan. Grab the ropes if you can, Becky, yeah. We ordered this from Nissan. They said the transmissions were not coming until the middle of next month. And then they rocked, like the next day, they delivered one. So here we are. Another brand new RB25 transmission. I have another one coming, this is just the first one. So anyways, maybe that one will come in the middle of February. But yeah, this RB25 transmission is actually for that car, the pink one. So get excited, that thing's coming back really, really soon. It actually has no transmission or anything in there. It's a long story. But right now, this transmission is for that car. So that's all you need to know. You've already seen another 3425 box. And yes, they are the same as the 33 box, except for the shifter and what you got to do to make the clutch work with the push-pull clipping. Anyways, let's open this box. Do we have a knife? I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, it's very special.
Very special. So this isn't a Z4. This is a XS, a Zero XS. So I think it's the same one that I run in my driver's seat. It's a Zero RS. Ooh, this is cool. This is different than my one, I think. Now, as you guys know, in Japan, companies do certain collabs with Pride. And this one is very, very special and close to home. Because, yes, it's a bride seat, but it's a pink Yashio factory bride seat. And it's the RS, which means it meets all the regulations for the drift series I'm driving in this here. So this is going to be my new driver's seat. Has the Yashio factory logo here, the bride logo here in pink. Love that. And of course on the back, bride logo too. And it's the nice sparkly one. I think this is just FRP. Oh, yeah.
I love it because it's like stitch, guys. Look. Ooh,
it's embroidered. That's
embroidered,
the word.
that's
embroidered. Love it.
Very
They have the
pink.
same design as the Zeta 4s. All the new bride seats I think have this bigger opening here. Just so much better for all the big hun. Yeah, look at this. Oh. And look, if I hit my head, it doesn't hurt because there's pads there. See, there's big pads. See?
So it's just like Hugo's one.
Yeah, the baby seat. It's just like a baby seat. All right.
And I like how you have space around your shoulder.
Yeah, I actually have a little bit better space here.
You guys don't know, but after Sam goes to like a round of FD, he has like bruises around his shoulder.
Yeah, I don't like my butt and everything here fits in Japanese seats really good. My back and broad shoulders don't. So my shoulders right now are kind of past the seat. Now, in the future, I'm actually going to be going into Bride's factory and they're going to be taking a mold of my back and we'll be getting custom seats made for me. But for the time being, these are fine. It's all good. As I get older and things start hurting more, I'll probably need it then. At least that's what Oko-chan told me. He's like, you're young, put up with it. When you get old, you can do it. Anyways, Oko-chan has his own molded ones. Isn't that baller?
Yeah.
The bride like has your back molded. Anyways, long story short, we got a new bride seat. It's the Yashio factory one. It's super cool. And the best thing is you guys can get them too. If you want to order one of these, I believe you can place an order by sending a message to Oko-chan just by shooting him an email. I think they're on the website too. Is that right, May?
No, it's not.
They're not on the website, so you just got to contact him directly?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to get one of these, email info@yashiofactory.co.jp and Arissa, Oko-chan's English staff member, will get back to you and let you know the pricing.
And a nurse.
She's also a nurse, yeah. She's a nurse full-time, part-time Yashio factory girl. And she drives really, really well. You've seen her in Oko-chan's content. But one thing that I highly recommend is if you're gonna buy one and pay for all the shipping of sending one of these boxes, you can actually fit 2 seats in these boxes. You don't have to get this style one, you can get the Zero, you can either get the XS, the XR, or you can also get just the Zeta 4s or the Zeeg, or however you pronounce that. You can fit 2 of those in one of these boxes. And what happens is they get repacked so that shipping's cheaper for you. But yeah, anyways, hit up Oko-chan if you want to get one of these Yashio Factory collab ones. I think there's only like a month left before you can not order them anymore. So jump on that. But yeah, very happy with mine. I probably need to get some Zeta 4 Yashio ones now. Or some SAMMIT ones. With a SAMMIT Nadi. That would be cool. I'm really sorry that this video was mostly a lot of talking, but we got a lot of stuff done behind the scenes. I just wish we filmed more of it. But anyways, we got the whole transmission situation resolved. I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to start working on the pink Yashio Factory S15 soon too. Now that the Skyline is pretty much relatively done. We've got a few things to do with suspension and quick stuff like that, but otherwise it's ready to go back on the street. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash that like button, write the comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow my time at 10 a.m. JST or 8 p.m. EST your time on Friday. Friday, 8 p.m. EST, we will be live on the YouTube channel. Make sure you come watch our big announcement. It's gonna be huge, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Peace.